Everybody this month's been talking about summer quarter's been bad, price action has been bad, trading has been patched, and I'm here to show y'all that price action may have been slower, but price action has not been bad. And I'm about to show you how no matter what the market conditions are, whether there's high volume or low volume, how to always be able to map out the best setups to go for so you can still have profitable weeks and still come out with that bag. What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Playmaker Wave with the Playbook. Hope you're having a great day, morning, or evening. Appreciate y'all giving this video a chance. Make sure to subscribe because we don't just post weekly trade breakdowns, weekly day trading tips, but we also live stream every day, London session 3 on EST on this very same channel. So you want to see some realistic trading where we patiently wait for setups and free daily analysis. Definitely want to be in the free signal, free Telegram, and you definitely want to tune into the live streams because if you was in this week's live streams, you really could have caught this huge goal setup. You literally could have caught this huge goal setup. You could have caught these goal setups as well as this goal setup last week, these goal setups last week as well, these goal setups as well as the beginning of the month, these goal setups right here. So we're going to be breaking down how we was able to catch these nice sniper setups and how you can catch these setups as well, because again, these were huge plays right here. Beautiful 1 to 3 RR, beautiful 1 to 2 RR, and then we go back to last week, we caught a nice 1 to 1, almost 1 to 2. We took a L. We was 3 for 4 on gold last week, which is still 75% on this one pair alone, which is not bad at all. Caught a beautiful 1 to 2, almost 1 to 3, and we caught another 1 to 3 RR right here. So we really do this stuff over here. Not only did I take these setups, shortly I'm going to show you that the members and students in Playmaker University and Advanced Play Signature Room caught these setups with me as well. And again, literally all these things are data timely documented. So look at any of the live streams this month. So literally hit any of the live streams this month, right? So the first thing you have to do, and you watch any of my trade breakdowns, the first thing you have to do is identify what cycle we are in. The goal of day trading is to go for high probability, high quality setups. And the easiest way to identify high probability, high quality setups is understanding what cycle we're in. Fortunately for us, price can only do one of two things. It's either going to go up or go down. So it's your job to figure out which one of those two price is going to do. And depending on which one of these three cycles we're in, not only are we going to understand what price is currently doing or why it's currently doing it, but it's also going to tell us the possible moves price can make next. So when you're prepared and you know all the possible moves price can make next, no matter how choppy, how slow the markets are, you still know the best setups to go for, which is why I was able to avoid most of the fake out liquidity sweeps on a weekly and daily basis, and how we was able to catch these huge sniper setups back to back on NAS. Everybody this week was talking about NAS 100 was bad. We literally broke down this setup on Monday's live stream, Tuesday the 26th live stream, Wednesday the 27th, and this literally did the same move twice. Like it did the same move 4 times in total, but the same move twice in one day. And we literally broke this stuff down Sunday night as well as every day during these live streams. Again, it's called the Playbook for a reason, and I'm Playmaker Way. But in this video, we're going to be breaking down gold. Now, when we look at price right here, we see that we are in the uptrend, right? Because we see clear higher highs getting made. So now that we know we're in the uptrend, the bullish cycle. So now that we know that we're in the uptrend in the bullish cycle, that means we want to, again, we want to go for high probability, high quality setups. So since we're in the uptrend in the bullish cycle, that means we want to look for buys, right? Because the moves up, as we see, are clearly bigger than the moves down. Just like when we're in a downtrend, the moves down are bigger than the moves up. So if I go for strictly buys in the uptrend and strictly sells in the downtrend, I automatically give myself a higher likelihood of the trade not only going in my favor, but catching the real move for the day and avoiding all these fake outs and liquidity sweeps. Again, NAS 100 was a perfect example of that on Monday. Monday, again, go to August the 25th live stream. We said we was going to look for NAS 100 buys. But during London session, price failed to maintain its low as support like it did during Tokyo on Friday. So what do you think most people went for on Monday? Sells. Now, why did we go for buys instead of sells on Monday? Because again, we're not chasing price, we're following the flow of price. We have clear bullish momentum. So again, I'm going to go for the highest probability, highest quality setup, which is also why, as you can see, NAS did the same move literally 4 times in a row. So now that we know we're in an uptrend and we know and understand why we're looking for buys, now comes the next step. Again, we don't want to be guessing in the markets and swimming in the dark. We want to prepare and know all the possible moves price can make when we're in the uptrend. And most importantly, we need to understand the rules of the uptrend to understand the difference between a reversal retracement, to know when price is still bullish, so we can know if we need to switch from buys to sells. And that's where the price action technical analysis playbook comes into play. Price action and technical analysis playbook, it works on stocks, forex, options, and crypto. Now, I give this book away for free in Playmaker University, or you can get this book separately. So when we go to the table of content and we go to the rules of the uptrend, it says right here, in order for the uptrend to continue, we need to break past the previous high, which gives us a new higher high. Look at photo below. We also have to respect the support level the higher low is resting on. Rules of the uptrend also says now rejection reversals happen, but a reversal doesn't always mean the trend is going to change. As long as price doesn't turn the support level into a resistance and or make a lower low, we are still in an uptrend and still only looking for buys. So just like the playbook says, we need to respect the support level the higher low is on, and we need to break the resistance level the higher high is on to make a new higher high, right? Again, the only way we would look for buys is if price not only breaks below the support level, but turns it into a resistance, right? So now that we know the game plan, we know all the possible moves price can make, this is where we just have to simply patiently wait, again, emphasis on patience, and wait to see if price either A, meets our confirmations, or B, does not meet our confirmations. If price meets our confirmations, we take the setup. If price does not meet our confirmations, we wait for price to meet our confirmations, or we go into another chart where price meets our confirmations. Again, you don't want to chase price or force setups. That's the last thing you want to do, and one of the biggest account killers in the game. So when we hit the play button, we see price attempted to break, but then reversed. And just like the price action technical analysis playbook also says, rejections and reversals happen first. So we failed to hold the level as support, so we wouldn't have gone for buys there. And then we failed to see price hold and maintain this level as support, so we did not go for buys there. So now, again, we have to patiently wait. Again, this requires not trying to chase and catch every candlestick. Again, the goal isn't to catch every pivot, every candlestick. The goal is to go for high probability, high quality setups. So I am completely fine with missing candlesticks and moves, because those aren't the candlesticks and moves that I'm looking for. I literally only care what price is doing when it approaches one of my key price levels. In between my key price levels, I don't care, right? And that's the same exact way you need to be. So again, I'm going to patiently wait for price to, again, A, turn this support level into resistance, then go for sells, or B, break above and turn this level back from resistance to support, and see if price is going to continue the bullish momentum in the higher high. Again, you want to determine when you look at a chart, not to jump what to jump into, not what price is currently doing, but what is the move price is going to be making. Because again, just because price is going down right now doesn't mean price is going to be going down for the next 5 minutes, 10 minutes, let alone the next hour, 4 hours, or for the day, right? So this is why, again, you want to patiently wait for your confirmations and go for the highest probability, highest quality setup. So when we hit the play button, we see price turn this level from support to resistance, and we saw a new lower low come into play. And again, when we look at this date, this was Friday, August 15th. After price on August 15th ended this level as resistance, that's when we switched from buys to sells. And again, you don't believe me? Again, this first higher high was on Wednesday, August 6th, Thursday, August 7th. We go into the advanced play signal room. You can clearly see August 5th, we entered a gold buy. You see the entry, you see the SL, you see the TPs, you see the reactions, you see the TPs getting hit. You see me breaking down the gold setup, as well as you see me telling them what gold is doing. Then you see the next day, August 6th, we went for another gold buy. Again, you see the date, you see the time we entered, 9:56 a.m. You see the entry, the SL, the TPs, you see the reactions, you see the TPs getting hit. We really do this over here, y'all. And again, if y'all watch August 6th live stream on YouTube, you will also see that we broke down this setup hours before New York session opened, right? And then when we scroll down, you'll see that again, August 8th, we went for another gold buy, right? Which was this one, right? We went for a buy here. And this is when price failed to hold that level as support. And we had the reversal take place on Monday. So then when we go to Monday, you see that we did not take a gold buy because price failed to meet our rules for a gold buy, which is why we went to another chart and took a trade on a chart that did meet our confirmations, right? So then now let's go to, again, this was Friday the 15th. So now let's go to Monday the 16th. No longer in an uptrend. We no longer see higher highs, but we see lower lows, which means we're no longer in an uptrend, but we're in a downtrend. So since now we're in a downtrend, what is the high probability, high quality setup in the downtrend? It is sells, which is why, again, as you're going to see when we go to Monday, all right, we're almost there, y'all. Here's Friday the 15th. All right, here's Monday, August 18th. That's why we went for sells. And again, if you go to August 18th's live stream on YouTube, we literally broke down the setup and entered this live. Again, you see the entry 3346 SL, the TPs. You see me breaking down another trade we took. You see it was in drawdown on gold. But then when New York session opened, 936, as you can see, that's when gold tanked to the downside. And when we go fast forward and we see what price did on Monday, we caught that drop to the downside. Then Tuesday, price continued to drop. And again, when we go to those charts, this was Monday the 18th, Tuesday the 19th. And again, we went for gold sales. Wednesday, we got caught in a retracement. Then Friday, we took another sell. And then obviously this was before the news. And because of the reversal that took place on Friday, which we're about to break down, that's why we switched from sells to buys. And as you can see all this week, again, go to Monday's live stream, Tuesday's live stream, Wednesday's live stream, we literally broke down all these studs to the T, to the price points, and they all went as projected. And I'm about to show y'all again how we was able to catch these sniper setups, right? Again, you see how price was holding this level of support, retraced multiple times, but when the volume picked up, it went from this level to this level, right? And you see how price turned this resistance level into support, then went from this level to this level, right? This is why it's so important to go with the flow of price and not chase price. So again, Wednesday, we went for a sell. We got caught in a reversal. So we're not going to go for sells again unless we have the bearish momentum come back into play. We saw Thursday. We did not see price break back down to make a new lower low, which is why Thursday, we did not take a sell setup. Again, I don't force setups. If my rules are not met, I don't take a setup. Again, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, no trade, Friday, a trade, right? Because we turned this low into resistance, right? We go to Friday, Friday reversed. So now look where Friday ended at. Friday coincidentally, right, quote unquote, broke above this resistance level, and this same resistance level was currently a support level where we caught the higher highs at the beginning of the month, like we showed earlier in this video. So what do you think we was looking for going into Monday? We was looking for buys. And again, if you was in Monday's live stream on the 25th, Tuesday's live stream on the 26th, we literally have seen we called and broke down those goal sellers. But again, for those that don't believe me, all we're going to do is scroll down to the next week. Again, you can see it was in these gold setups. You see we took another gold sell on the 22nd on Friday. And then you can see we go to Monday, August 25th, 10 a.m. New York session, we took a buy at 33.72. You see the SLs, you see the TPs, you see the reactions, right? You see the 26. I'm talking about gold buys as well. Talked about in the New York price watch list. Since an analysis before the moves played out. We took a NAS 100 buy. Like I told y'all, we caught the NAS 100 buys all this week, as well as the gold buys this week, as you can see. Then you see NAS 100 hit the final TP. You see I'm talking about gold and NAS pushing, and then the rest was history. So again, when we fast forward, why did we go for buys? Because we was back in the bullish momentum, which is, again, you want to go for high probability, high quality setups. So we're at this point and we broke the downtrend cycle, and I can only go for buys or sells. What made the most sense to go for Monday? Buys, which is why Tuesday we saw that higher high. And then we see Wednesday and today, price broke this level. That price previously at the beginning of the month failed to hold as support. Again, it's literally this simple. When you understand how price works and you strictly only go with the flow of price, this is how you avoid these fake outs and liquidity sweeps. And why everybody else is complaining about bad PA, you just patiently wait for your setup to come. And no matter how choppy it is, you're still going to make some bread. Again, this was a 1-to-1 RR. This was a 1.5 RR. This was a 1-to-2, almost 1-to-3 RR. This was another 1-to-2, almost 1-to-3 RR. We go to NAS 100. This was a 1-to-2, almost 1-to-3, 1-to-2, almost 1-to-2. This 1.5, right? So these still add up. Again, not every trade has to be a home run. The home runs come when the volume is in there. So obviously if price action is choppy, don't expect for home runs, but you still want to be patient for your setups and strictly only go with the flow of price. And another bonus, again, you see we enter buy strictly on support and enter sell strictly off resistance levels. Again, use the momentum of price and the flow of price to y'all's advantage. It's literally that simple, y'all. If y'all enjoyed this video, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Comment down below any questions, comments, concerns you may have. Make sure to hit that first link in the description, join the free Signal free Telegram. If you're interested in learning how to identify these levels, my Signal service, my mentorship program, make sure to hit those links in the description, y'all. Again, we really do this over here, y'all, First, let me give a special shout out to members and students. If you're interested in taking your trading to the next level and learning directly from me, join Playmaker University, or I recommend scheduling a one-on-one session where profitable traders and confident traders are made. Not only are you going to get my complete strategy in video format, going over how to read the charts, how to identify my key price levels, those blue and gold lines y'all stay asking me in the comment section, how to enter and exit trades, how to trade news, my scalping strategy, my secret buy and sell limit strategy, trading psychology, how to deal with wins and losses, how to scale into trades, how to never blow your account again, how to double your account every month. But you will also get daily analysis setups for life, student member group chat, daily trade recaps for life, exclusive New York lives and trading plan Zooms. And y'all gonna get my famous price action technical analysis playbook that works on stocks, forex, options, and crypto. And on top of that, you're going to get the trader's mindset, mastering psychology and risk management playbook that goes over leveraging risk, mastering discipline, how to never blow your account again, learn how to trust yourself while staying cool, calm, and collected. This is what helped one of my students turn $4, as you can see, yes, to $275. That is not Photoshop. You can see he's saying right here, I followed the playbook through a Hail Mary. Shout out for all you do. This is why I always say follow the flow price and not chase price. His last dollars, he was damn near, he basically blew his account. And because he followed my teachings, trusted the playbook, he was able to turn a $4 account to almost $300 account. It's literally that simple, y'all. I made all the mistakes, so you don't have to make the mistakes. Instead, just learn from my mistakes and be successful quicker. So if you're interested in learning how to consistently not only grow your accounts, but consistent $500 to $1,000 days, click that first link in the description, watch the free trading crash course. Or if you already know you're ready to get in and lock in with me, click the link to go join Playmaker University or the one-on-one sessions, and I'll see you on the other side. Shout out to the Playmakers, man. Now, advanced play signal, we literally just had a 100% win rate last week, and this is the exact same strategy I teach in the one-on-one sessions and in Playmaker University that averages not just a 90% win rate on a weekly basis, but also on a monthly and quarterly basis as well. You see right here, 60-1, 94% win rate. You see here, another 100% win rate on the week. We go to a whole nother month. You see here how we ended quarter 1 this year, 44-5, giving us a 90% win rate, 17-3 January, 14-1 February, March, 13-1. And if we go to how we ended last year, 2024, we literally went 181 wins, 23 losses, averaging an 89% win rate all 12 months combined, averaging less than 2 losses per month. You're not gonna find any other mentorship or signal service that does stuff like this. And not only do I call accurate signals, I give you my entry, my S sells, my TPs. I notify you when the TPs get hit. I give y'all updates in the trades, and I drop a New York price watch list showing y'all what price is doing in that trade we're in, as well as what to expect and anticipate going into New York session, as well as other possible setups going into New York session. I go over whether you should look for buys or sells. I go over specific price points and all of that good stuff, y'all. And you'll also get the advanced play signal for completely free when you sign up and apply for one-on-one sessions. One-on-one sessions, I make sure you earn while you learn. So not only do I teach my exact same strategy on a Zoom call on the charts just like this, but you get one session a week. Each session is an hour long, recorded and sent to you the same day. Those recordings are yours to keep for life, y'all. So you definitely get a huge return on investment, as well as you get access to the student member group chat and the advanced play signal room. So it'll be interesting. You're trading to the next level. You know exactly what to do. Hit those links in the description, y'all. If you want to contact me directly, you can DM me on Instagram, TikTok, or Telegram. I respond to all messages. See y'all in the university, y'all. See y'all in the next video. Peace. We out.